Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Just Saying Football with Jack and Sean. I'm your host, Sean Gann, alongside my partner, Jack McNicholas. We're here to bring you news, notes, weekly updates, and game analysis of your favorite teams from around the league. If you haven't had the chance, go check out our website, justsayingfootball.com, and follow us on Instagram at justsayingNoGWJS. Draft is 2 days away, man. I'm excited, you're excited, and the NFL world is excited. So we decided to do a little bit something different for this episode. I want you to explain it, Jack.
All right, sure. So we got a great one today, Sean. What we're doing is we're going to be taking the draft season and we're, in honor of this draft, we're going to be going throughout this episode, taking a first round and doing a mock ourselves, going back and forth. It's going to be a really rapid fire GM draft. It's somewhat of a lightning round scenario. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through these 32 picks, look at our final result when we finish. And, we're just going to start right out the gate with Jacksonville.
15 seconds on the clock. Don't forget.
15 seconds on the clock. And we make our pick, and we're going to swing it back and forth. Sean, you kick it off. Jacksonville, number 1. Who are they taking?
Oh, Jacksonville, no surprise here. We're taking Trevor Lawrence, quarterback out of Clemson, man. It's inevitable. It's happening. It's going to the Jets. Let's just move on to number 2.
Number 2, I'm gonna pick Zach Wilson for the Jets. It's looking like he's their guy. He's not our number 2 quarterback, but he is looking like the Jets' number 1 option there for them. Robert Saleh gets his guy. Let's move over to number 3 with a team that traded up, San Francisco. What are they doing?
We're definitely going quarterback in San Francisco. I'm not going to let Justin Fields fall any farther than 3, all right? He's there. I'm not going Mac Jones. That's all smoke screen. San Francisco is definitely going Justin Fields. I'm telling it now. Let's go on to Atlanta, number 4. Jack, what are they doing there?
Yeah, I'm giving them Kyle Pitts out of Florida, generational tight end. I know he's young. He's got a little blocking problem, but they can put him anywhere. He's going to be fast. He's going to make a lot of contested catches, and that's going to be tough with Calvin Ridley and Julio already there. What about number 5?
Cincinnati. Number 5, Cincinnati Bengals. Yes, I know. Offensive line. We'll get in the later rounds. Jamar Chase is there. We need him. 20 touchdowns with Joe Burrow back at LSU. We're not letting this dynamic duo not happen in the NFL. I want to see it happen. It's happening. All right, let's just move on to number 6. Miami, they're on the board. Where are you going?
I would love that. I mean, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. We're in Miami, though. We're going to get some protection for their young quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa. We're going to get Penei Sewell out of Oregon. He didn't play last year. He's only 20 years old, and he is a blue-chip prospect. I love that pick for them. What about Detroit, number 7?
Oof, the Lions, Dan Campbell, run first. We're going to go heavy defense. We're going Micah Parsons. We're going to shore up that front 7, help it out a little bit more, get a sideline linebacker. And how about Jeff Okudah in year 2? It's going to be great. Ready for the NFC North, that's for sure. Moving on to number 9, Denver, Jack. Or, I'm sorry, number 8, Carolina.
Yeah.
Going with.
Yeah, it's looking like Carolina to me. I'm believing that they're going to go for a quarterback. I think that with Sam Darnold, there's still a lot there for him to get better at, but giving him a little competitive push and them having the opportunity to have this high pick, I'm going to have them taking Trey Lance. And you may not agree with that. Let's take it over to number 9 to give me that face about number 8.
My number 9 threw you off. I feel like my number 9 with Denver. We're going to go with Patrick Surtain. We are not going to fall. We are going with this guy. Vic Fangio gets a defense that is looking terrifying with Bradley Chubb, Von Miller,
definitely.
And now Patrick Surtain, number 10, Dallas, your rival. Who are they going with?
Ooh, I mean, they're my rival, but I got him getting a good pick here. J.C. Horn, South Carolina cornerback. I love this kid. He's got great man-to-man coverage skills, and they really do need a secondary there. With Pitts gone, somebody they've been linked to being interested in at 4. In this scenario, they're going to go get the top corner, J.C. Horn. What about my Giants over at 11?
Giants at 11. Come on, man. We're going to get a wide receiver from my guy Daniel Jones. Danny Dimes is coming in. We're going to get Devonta Smith out of Alabama, Heisman winner. I can't believe he's actually out of the top 10. I think I definitely had him going on earlier. So,
yeah,
boom. There we are. Going on number 12, another Jack rival, Philadelphia. Who are you going with?
Yeah, rivals stacking up here. Thank God we got a receiver. I'm going to give his counterpart, Jalen Waddle, over to the Philadelphia Eagles with this pick here. Speedster. He takes the top off of defense. A little bit of injury concern last year, but should be good for the season. I'm looking for them to just improve this pass game at number 12. What are we looking at? LA. Let's go to the West Coast for the Chargers. Who are they picking?
Good offensive line help. We're going with second best offensive lineman on the entire board. Rashawn Slater. We're going to protect Justin Herbert, get that ground game going again with Austin Eckler back and healthy. And although we didn't win a lot of games, Doing a lot more with that offensive line helping us out. Thank you, Rashawn Slater. Moving on, number 14, my Vikings are on the board. Who are they going with here?
Yeah, I love Elijah Vera Tucker for them. I've had him in my mocks going to them. I think that he fits right here. I think he's available at this spot. And I think that he's one of those guys, you see it at USC, who can help Dalvin Cook. He can help Kirk Cousins out on those play action passes. Give Sean a bit more smile on him. What about number 15 for you? We're looking at Belichick. These Patriots, what are they doing?
Dude, number 15, I'm happy that you just said about the Vikings. I was also happy with the Patriots. They're getting Mac Jones. They're getting the quarterback. Fifth guy out there still sitting there. They're picking him up. Boom. They're getting ready. They're thinking ready for 2022, 2023. Moving on, number 16, Arizona. Where are they going?
Yeah, I'm sticking with this big offensive line trend in this one. It's going to be Christian Darrisaw out of Virginia Tech. He just, he's able to play guard, tackle. I think that they really need that for Kyler Murray. Supports a lot in the run game. That's going to be big for a team that, has James Conner, Chase Edmonds, a lot of question marks back there. I get them getting Christian Darrisaw. What about you, Las Vegas?
Number 17, Las Vegas. Also going offensive line, Tevin Jenkins, offensive tackle out of Oklahoma State, going to be able to help out in the ground game, help out in the pass game. A lot of offensive line shifts for us. We're going to solidify that, help out Josh Jacobs. Number 18, Miami, second pick in the first round.
Yeah. Go get Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah from Notre Dame. Athletic guy, probably the second best overall talented linebacker outside of Parsons in this draft. And, they need a good pass rusher. He's the guy for me, Jeremiah. What about 19 for you? We got Washington.
19, Washington. Didn't get the quarterback in the first round. We didn't trade up. So we're going to go offensive line to help out our quarterbacks we do have on roster. We're going to go with Jalen Mayfield, the offensive tackle out of Michigan. We may be able to bump him inside if we're lucky, but we're going to just shore up the offensive line. How about Fitzpatrick? How about Heineke? How about Gibson? How about these wide receivers? Number 20, Chicago Bears, my rival. Who are they going with?
Yeah, your rival, unfortunately, is going to be getting a great weapon here. Kadarius Toney from Florida, along with Pitts last year, they were electric. This is a guy that is going to be needed in a place like Chicago where they're struggling with quarterbacks. They got guys coming in and out. Allen Robinson's going to be gone. Toney will be their guy. I love this pick for them. I think it helps anybody who's throwing the ball there. What about 21 for you with the Colts?
Don't love that, but love this at 21. Like I've been saying, I've wanted Christian Barmore on the Colts. There he is to work with DeForest Buckner. Enough said. 22, Tennessee, the Colts rival. Who are they going with?
Yeah, Trevon Moehrig, one of the only safeties expected to go in the first round this year, but he is a baller out of TCU. I love him. You pair him with Kevin Byard, and they're not going to be able to throw on that defense. What about number 3? We got the Jets, their second pick of the first round. Who they getting?
Sitting there with another pick. We're going to shore up this defense. We got Marcus May on the franchise tag. We're going to get Caleb Farley. He has slipped. The quarterback of Virginia, he has slipped. He has fallen. The rumors coming with the medical issue. People are worried. He's fallen into our lap. We're excited. We got Robert Saleh. This guy's going to be great with our team. Thank you, everybody else. Moving on, 24, Pittsburgh Steelers. Who are they going with?
Yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers, ever since Le'Veon, we saw with James Conner, they've had some issues with the running back position. So I got them going with Najee Harris, the top running back for both me and you in this draft. Absolute powerhouse, just comes out of nowhere and just really, he's able to take as many touches as possible, many scoring opportunities as possible. That's Pittsburgh Steelers football. I would love to see Harris on the Steelers. What about 25, Jacksonville, their first pick of the first round?
Looking at this player bank, and there's a defensive player in here who's slipped right now. We got Kwity Paye, edge out of Michigan. We're going to help out that defense a little bit more. How about Josh Allen? Get him another running mate. Yes, there is Josh Allen also on the Jacksonville Jaguars defense. There's not just quarterback for Buffalo. Anyway, we're going to help out this defense. Trevor Lawrence is going to have a good defense with a solid wide receiver core setting up. 26, Cleveland Browns. Where are they going with?
I got them going with Jalen Phillips, a guy who's been flying up in the end of the first round. And, with his offseason, he's been showing that he's a freak. His teammate Greg Rousseau being really ranked high and opting out this season. I think that it's going to be interesting to see Jalen Phillips kind of leapfrog him, go to a team here like the Browns. I'm loving this pick for them. What about the AFC rival there, the Ravens? They're looking good. What are they looking for?
Yeah, we're going to help out Lamar Jackson. He's going to get another MVP because we're making this move. Rashad Bateman, man, wide receiver, Minnesota. Getting a big body wide receiver. You have Mark Andrews going to get this guy going and ready. I know we need an edge, but you know what? We got to pick at 31 thanks to a trade. So who knows what we're going to do then? Moving on, 28, New Orleans. Who you got?
You mentioned edge and the Saints. They're going to, they're big on their pass rush. They went through the whole quarterback post Drew Brees. They're not going to get a good one here in the first round. They just go take a top defensive lineman, and they go get Greg Rousseau out of Miami. I like that. Pair him up with Cam Jordan. It could be a dangerous defense next year for them. What about your rival there, 29, Green Bay Packers? Hit us with their pick.
Green Bay. If we're going Elijah Moore, Aaron, I'm sorry for last year. We shouldn't have gone quarterback then running back. We should have gotten you a wide receiver last year. We didn't. We're getting you out. Help this guy. This guy has blazing speed. He's going to work with Devontae Adams and help you out. This offense is going to be terrifying. I'm sorry, Minnesota. This defense needs to be ready for this offense about to do with the reigning MVP, Aaron Rodgers. Moving on, number 30, Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, with this one, I got another running back going off. We got to get Josh Allen some run support. Honestly, he, with Travis Etienne, a 4-year starter, Clemson, great program. He was competitive, never scored less than 13 rushing touchdowns in the season, and I think the Bills need that. They need a producer outside of Zach Moss and Devin Singletary. What about the Ravens? You got the.
I'm back on the board again. Thank you. And I said edge earlier, and I'm going to go edge. Jason Oweh, he is there, the edge of the Penn State. I'm helping out my defense. I'm helping out my offense. I made a great move trading Orlando Brown, although it's going to be hard because he was a great tackle. And I'll probably miss him a little bit for sure. But yes, I'm helping out my defense and my offense this draft. That was a solid trade for me. Moving on, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, reigning Super Bowl champions. Who are they going with?
Yeah, it's weird to find a spot on the Super Bowl champion team where they need a little help. One place would be the cornerback position, so I got them going with Greg Newsome, one of the top corners left on this board, Northwestern. He's a guy that's going to go for early second round, so the Tampa Bay Buccaneers may as well get him right here.
I love it. There you have it. 32 picks right there. Boom.
Look at that.
All of them. Rapid round. There we go. I got one disagreement, minor,
and we knew it was coming.
A smidgen. Why Najee Harris at 24? They don't have an offensive line. They had a retired center and now an offensive tackle. Well, I know that the running back situation is dire, but who's gonna protect Big Ben?
Of course. No, I mean, it is dire back there. I think that Big Ben, when he takes his time back there, it's never about the offensive line. It has helped that he's had a great offensive line. But if you're going to go later rounds for an offensive lineman, it's in this draft. And they may only have one shot to really take Najee Harris here. And you can just imagine him being there, creating a better offense. That may make everybody else want to stay around when Big Ben is a little bit more, when he's retired. It is a pretty tough one. I mean, and for you, I just had one thing. You mentioned about the protection, and you knew this was coming. Why do you have Penei Sewell not going to the Bengals?
Dude, I want that chase. I just want the chase Burrow. It's a total bias move. Sewell wasn't taken earlier, so I'm just gonna enjoy that. I want that connection. We saw what Jefferson did last year for the Vikings.
Yeah,
he was considered the wide receiver 2 at LSU during that time. So imagine what this wide receiver 1 is gonna do. And I want to see what he can do with the quarterback that he knows so well, that the last time he played football and padded up and played a real game and full game that meant something. Yeah. It was with this guy who's now on the Cincinnati Bengals with them. And I think it's going to be a perfect match. If they did go Sewell, though, I don't think that I'm upset. I don't think if you're a Bengals fan, that upset. I think either way, you can find a route here to be happy. All right. I like it. You never know what's going to happen. Again, draft 2 days away. It's going to be exciting.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready for this draft. I think, like you were saying earlier, anything can happen.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, everyone, for checking this out. I'm really happy I got to do this, man. This is exciting. I love this. Looking huge by 24. Hopefully, Pittsburgh actually goes protection. Doesn't take the Harris route. I got to admit, I disagree with you. But thank you, everyone, for listening.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Always a pleasure to have you guys listen and watch on YouTube. Just Saying Football. Check us out on our website as well for any of our content, justsayingfootball.com. And check us out on Instagram, Just Saying NoGWJS, for all your updates. Check out when we're posting the shows and the articles. Enjoy the draft.
Enjoy.